Peace, divinities, and blessings to the Goham fam. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Sunrise Yoga. I am your leading yogi, Divine Destini, and we're going to jump right into this week's flow. So grab your towel, grab your mats, and I'll see you in a minute. We're going to begin this practice slowly and mindfully in child's pose. So you're going to send your knees to the outward edges of the mat. Bring your big toes together. Sink your chest toward the ground. Extend through those fingertips. Deep inhale. Slow exhales here. Bringing yourself presently to this space. When you're ready, you're going to bring yourself up to you're going to bring yourself up to a tabletop position for some cat-cows. Inhaling on that cow. Exhaling at that cat, following your own flow of breath here. Come back to a neutral tabletop position. We're going to do some barrel rolls. So you're going to send your torso in circles to the right side for the first. And then you're going to switch sides and send your torso to the left. With your knees in the same position, you're going to extend your hands out, dropping your palms and your heart to the ground for puppy pose. Deep inhale here. Slow exhales here. One more round of breath. You're going to bring it back to all fours. You're going to bring it back to all fours. You're going to send yourself into a downward dog, the first one of the practice, to make sure you're walking out your legs. You're going to drop into a plank. From this plank, you're going to drop into your first chaturanga of the practice. Since it is our first one, we're going to modify. So you're going to drop down to your knees, curl those toes under you, slowly with control, dropping your chest down to the ground and swooping up into your upward dog. Deep inhales here, finding some movement in the hips in this space. On an exhale, send it back to downward dog. You're going to send your right leg high to the sky. You're going to bend at your knee, opening up in that hip. Deep inhale here. On your exhale, bring your foot all the way through to your hands for a lunge here. Sink into those hips for this lunge. Find some balance through that core, and when you're ready, you're going to swoop your hands up for a crescent lunge on an inhale. On your next exhale, fold your hands all the way back down. You're going to bring your hand to the inside of your foot, dropping your back knee down, shifting your foot to the outward edges of the mat, making sure your toes are pointed outward, and you're going to drop into your lizard pose, whichever variation is comfortable for your body at this time. Deep inhale. Slow exhales. You're going to plant your hands back on the mat. You're going to shift your foot to the inside edge of the mat this time, and you're going to drop your knee down. From here, you're going to square off your hips, sink a little deeper into this pose. If this is a good stretch for you, you can stay here. If you would like more of a challenge, you're going to sink toward the floor with your chest. Deep inhales. Slow exhales. Allow yourself to sink into that hip space as far as is comfortable for you. Working with your breathing. You're going to bring yourself back to your hands, unbinding your leg. You're going to bend your right leg, and then you're going to shift your weight to the back foot, to your straightening out that right leg, really getting a stretch in that back body of the leg. Deep inhales. Slow exhales here. You're going to shift your weight one more time back to the front. You're going to bend that back leg. Then you're going to open your left arm up and meet your foot on the inside. Deep inhale here. Slow exhales. Releasing your leg. You're going to send yourself back into a downward dog. Really feeling the difference within that body that you've made thus far. Deep inhale. Slow exhale. Send that left leg high to the sky this time. Bending at the knee, opening up that hip space. On your next exhale, sending your foot through to your hands, dropping into that high lunge, finding balance, inhaling up for your crescent lunge. Deep inhale here. On your next exhale, release your hands to the ground. Drop that back knee, curl those toes. Send your hands to the inside of your foot and shift your foot to the outward edges of your mat. Making sure your toes are pointing outward. Drop yourself into your lizard. Deep inhale here. You're going to bring yourself back to your hands, shifting your foot to the inside of the mat this time, dropping that knee down, squaring off those hips, sinking into your hip space, and dropping into the variation of pigeon you took on the other side. Deep inhale. Slow exhales, breathing into that hip space. Bring your palms to the mat, unbinding your knee. Sending your leg straight out in front of you, shifting your weight to the back side, the back leg, your right leg, straightening that left leg out. Deep inhale here. Slow exhales. Shifting that weight one more time to the front left leg. You're going to bend your right leg and you're going to open up your heart space, sending your right hand to meet your right foot on the inside. Deep inhale. Slow exhales here. Exhale to release your foot and your hand, sending yourself back for another downward dog. Pushing those heels toward the ground, elongating that spine. When you're ready, you're going to jump your feet to your hands, step to the top of your mat for a forward fold. Keep those legs straight and fold into your knees. Deep inhale here. Slow exhales. Bend your knees. You're going to allow yourself to just hang. So connect at the elbows with your hands. You might find some movement here. You might even allow your chest to sink deeper to your knees at this time. Deep inhales. Slow exhales. And when you're ready, we're going to roll up very slowly, rolling in every vertebrae of that spine. When you reach the top, rolling those shoulders back behind you, opening up your body for mountain pose. Deep inhales. Slow exhales. You're going to step your right foot to the top of your mat. You're going to step your left foot behind you. And you're going to bend your right foot, keep your left leg straight, and send your arms straight up. Inhale, warrior one. On an exhale, drop your hands. You're going to clasp them behind you, opening up your heart chakra. Deep inhale. Slow exhale here. On your next exhale, release your hands. And you're going to send your hands straight up. Your right hand straight up. Your left hand to the back of your thigh. Reverse warrior. Exhale to release. You're going to step to the top of your mat. I'm going to step in the middle so you can see me. You're going to step to the top of your mat. You're going to balance in your right foot. And you're going to bring your left foot either above or below your knee. Not on your knee. That's not safe. Right? Above or below the knee. Finding your balance here. Once you've found your balance, you might find a drishti point, which is a focal point in front of you to allow you to remain balanced at this time. Inhale, bringing your hands to heart center. Deep inhales here. If you're comfortable here and you would like some more challenge, exhale, sending your hands straight up to the sky. Exhale, sending your hands straight up to the sky. On your next exhale, we're going to release our foot and our hands, hinging at the hips and forward folding, diving all the way down. Bend those knees, inhale, root to rise. You're going to step with your left foot forward this time, sending your right foot back, bending that left knee, straightening out that right leg. Inhale, sending your hands high to the sky, warrior one. On your next exhale, releasing your hands, clenching them together behind you, opening up that chest. Deep inhale here. Exhale to release your hands on an inhale, sending that left arm all the way up, sending that right arm to meet your back of your thigh. Deep inhale here. On an exhale, releasing your hand, stepping back to the top of your mat. We're going to do tree pose on the other side. So lifting that right foot this time, finding balance in that left, below or above your knee. Finding stability through those feet, through those toes. When you found your focal point, inhale, bringing your hands to heart center. Exhale, sending them high to the sky. On your next exhale, releasing and diving all the way into that forward fold. One more time. Inhale, bend those knees, root to rise. On an exhale, bringing your feet hip width distance apart, exhaling all the way down into a yogi squat. You might find some movement from side to side if it's comfortable for you. Deep inhale. Slow exhales here. From yogi squat, I want you to send yourself back into a downward dog. From this downward dog, I want you to shift your weight to the right side of your body. Then you're going to lift your left leg, step it behind you, and open up through that front side of the body. Deep inhale. Slow exhales. On your next exhale, releasing back into downward dog. We're going to do the same thing, other side. Shift your weight to the left side of your body this time. Stepping that right hand behind you. And stretching through that front body. Deep inhales. Slow exhales. On your next exhale, releasing back into downward dog. You're going to walk your feet to your hands. And you're going to drop into a seated position. You're gonna send yourself all the way back, straightening out those legs, hinging at your hips and leaning forward. Deep inhale. Slow exhales here. Exhale to release. You're going to bend your knees, bringing your feet together, butterflying. You can use your elbows to allow you to sink deeper into this pose, or you could just lean forward. If you're leaning forward, make sure you keep your spine elongated at all times. Deep inhale. Slow exhales. Exhale, you're going to release. So you're going to scoot your feet to the top of the mat. You're going to scoot yourself down. Bring yourself all the way down to the mat. On an inhale, you're going to bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice loving hug here. You might find some movement rocking side to side for a little spine massage. On an exhale, you're going to send your legs to the right side of your body. You're going to send your left arm straight out, and you're going to look past your left fingertips. Deep inhale. Slow exhales here. With control, using your core, I want you to shift your legs to the other side, to the left side. You're going to send your right hand out to the right side and look past your fingertips once more. Deep inhale. Slow exhales. Using that core one more time, you're going to bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself one more hug. Deep inhale here. On your exhale, you're going to release your hands and your feet all the way out for your Shavasana. I am grateful for your time and your energy. Thank you for pouring back into yourself at this time. When you're ready, we're going to begin to shift our awareness back into this present moment, wiggling those toes and those fingers. Bring yourself up very gently and lovingly to a seated position. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. Thank you for giving yourself time and energy. Thank you for refilling your cup, so in turn you can continue to pour your love into others. Thank you so much. Stay divine. Namaste.